Welcome back to another episode of Dex and the City. Today, my co-host is my baby Jaymz. We missed you. It's been so long. I know.
It's been forever, I feel like.
But it's,
it hasn't been
well,
that long,
I've
but
seen you, but
like
they
been
haven't
forever.
seen you.
Yeah.
We haven't been on the camera together, baby. For those of you who do not know, Jaymz is one of my absolute best friends. We have grown very, very close over the past couple years, but I've actually known him for over 10. Yeah, since I was a little baby. He is going to be a reoccurring co-host. So where other people will just co-host for one episode, you'll probably see him at least once a month. Welcome in. How have you been?
Thanks.
Any
Good.
life updates
Been
to tell
good.
them?
Well, I moved not too far.
Yes.
Got a house.
It's
You've seen
very
it.
cute.
Yeah.
I'm
it's
so
very
happy for you.
Nice. Yeah. It's been good not living
Yeah.
where I work. If you watched Shaken Not Stirred or
Yeah, then you know.
like listened in
On Should I Stay or Should I Go? Yeah, then you
then-
know.
Yeah, well, yeah, you definitely know that I used to live where I worked, property manager, manage an apartment building. So the
Yeah.
separation has been good.
I can definitely
I think,
tell.
for my mental
Yeah.
health.
Jaymz, did you want to give me a glow up on your fucking phone, bitch? Who is this? Who? No, I don't need you to find the original nothing. Who is that? We don't know her anymore. Are you kidding me?
Dusty,
He's
baby.
got this. He's got me fucking either hacking from a bong rip or fucking drunk from like 2017. I don't even know when that would be. Girl, get me off your. You know
Hold
what?
on.
You want to see the picture I have for you, you pig ass bitch.
Let's see
Look
it.
how much I respect.
Oh. Wait, hold on. let me
I
find the
can't
one of
stand you. Oh my gosh, where to even start? I mean, it's just crazy. I'm gonna kind of break this up into like family, friendships, and then like romantic relationships. And I'm sure some of them might be repetitive, but they're different for me as far as like things I've been through in all those different areas of my life. So some things that I've learned from my past relationships or even that have ran into present relationships with family, one of the biggest ones is forgiveness. Because I feel like the only real reason that I even hold a strong relationship with a lot of my family is because I chose forgiveness instead of to continue holding on to the past. A lot of people know from my music some of the things that I've been through with my dad or my stepmom or my mom. I've even went through it with my grandparents. I mean, there's probably pretty much everybody. Because I used to be toxic as well, I feel like. And I don't know. I just feel like forgiveness, choosing forgiveness, deciding to walk in that instead of resentment and anger has gotten me a long way when it comes to that. What do you think?
No, I agree. Yep. I mean, I agree. Trust me. I mean, I feel like there are a lot of people that would have, not that I'm friends with them now, but would have been gone sooner if I hadn't chose forgiveness, like, and giving them that second chance. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like if you don't take that into consideration,
True.
everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah.
Everyone, personalities are going to clash every now and then. But if you don't choose to forgive them, whether it's family, whether it's friends, it can get lonely.
Oh, for
especially
sure.
if you're a strong
Yeah.
personality and you kind of clash with it. You know what I mean? It's very easy to feel like you can't communicate to one of your friends because you don't want to let them down or you don't want to upset them or whatever. So, but I think that is the best way to not upset them or not, you know what I mean? Not, I don't know. Like, okay, if you don't want to go somewhere, instead of going and being miserable,
Yeah.
like I used to.
Be a pissed off bitch.
Could I just said I sitting there pissed
Not having
off.
one drink. Oh my gosh. Probably splashing the drink out behind our backs.
And I did. A shot, thank you. Instead of doing that, probably
I
just
just don't
saying, hey,
want
y'all,
to.
I
Yeah.
just don't want to do this. I'm going to sit this one out, see how I feel
Yeah.
tomorrow. Maybe we can do something tomorrow. Different personalities again. You don't know how someone else is going to perceive, like, oh, they don't want to hang out with us. I don't know. It's just as important expressing to your friends as it is your family. Now, granted,
For
your family is
sure.
going to understand you a little bit more, but then that just means that
But
you
that's not
focus a little bit more
necessarily true
communication
because,
skills.
like, okay, I've known you for a long time. We obviously weren't super close back in
Mhm.
the day. And even though, maybe even I used to troll you for it, I'm sure, because there was a point I was blowing your phone as well. But it's like, it was always the joke that, oh, Jaymz isn't answering, or Jaymz is ignoring, or Jaymz said he was going to leave
Mhm.
an hour ago and he hasn't, or, oh, Jaymz probably isn't going to come, right? But if you're being a good friend, right, and you're respecting boundaries, like, just because I wasn't close to you, I've known that. So now fast forward 11 years, something like that. Now we are close, and it's like, it does not bother me if you don't respond to me right away. It doesn't bother me if my schedule is so busy that I couldn't even pressure you to hang out if I wanted to, except this weekend. It's like, I can't really do that, but I wouldn't, just because I know your boundaries and I know I need to respect them. I'm your friend. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make you feel like I want you to want to hang out with me. I want you to want to talk to me, So,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Jaymz knows the same thing with me. I mean, I work on my phone, so I normally respond back right away. But you still know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't hold it. If I don't see you for a little bit, I do not, I'll hear
Yeah.
about it in a good way. Like, oh my God, I miss you. Like, we need to hang out. You know what I'm saying? But I don't hear about it in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like healthy communication is so important all across the board. And I know you and I kind of really learned that. Like, we probably already knew about it, but we really learned that especially around the same time. And we've made it a commitment, within our friendship or even the friends that we have now, to constantly be open about the way that we feel, because things can be misconstrued. Attitudes can be taken the wrong way. If you never say something about the way you feel, you might never get the chance to. And that sucks. Like, why not just be upfront and honest with a person, even if you guys never talk again? You know what I'm saying? So we've made that kind of a pact between us and, like I said, and the other people that were around, just that there's no pressure. We're not gonna trip about certain shit because it's stupid. Like, we're grown.
Yeah, like we're not going to talk to each other about someone because of how they said or did
No,
it or
yeah,
handled
go straight to
something.
the
Like you
person.
go
Like,
straight
just
to the
go
person.
straight to the source. There's
Yeah.
literally no, like, when that's all I feel like we used to do. I mean, I'm just being honest about us too,
That
We
was
just don't. We have
yeah.
oh my God, when we went to dinner, yeah, we weren't releasing about other people. We just had such good, it was like a therapy session. I feel like it was such good conversation, such a good dinner. No, I
Don't
think
do
so.
that.
Being on this side of things, I mean, I don't know. You are never terrible. You're like a really good-hearted person. You really are. You are. Like,
I like
you're
to think that.
like, Gator does not like people. He does not like people, and
That's true.
he loves you and Devin. I do not hear the end of it. Like, whether I just see you or I bring you up, or like he brings you up. It's, oh, I really love Jaymz and Devin. I mean, he loves you guys so much. And that says a lot, because he just doesn't, right? But you're just a really good person. So I don't feel like you've ever been like, I don't even know if I've seen you like full on angry. You're not like a hostile person. You're not confrontational. You're not somebody who has beef with people like that. You're not somebody that's like catty. I don't feel like you're not a fucking shit talker. You're just not. So when I say this, I say it lightly, but I have seen you grow in patience, even if it's that, Devin or me in my fucking situations, or somebody else in somebody else's situations. You have a lot of grace, and that just comes from things that you've been through. You know what I'm saying? It's all
Yeah.
stuff that you learn.
I don't think I don't think I had this
No.
patience when I was like
No.
18, 19
And
years
again,
old,
it's not saying you ever like a bitch. He can be. But you had less patience, And I feel like patience is such a virtue. Like, I know that's like, oh, it's like a, a saying, but like as you get older, you understand what that means. When you have patience, you have like control over your emotions. And that's huge because girl, I didn't used to. So I think patience is huge.
I was just going to say, for me and Devin, it was the opposite. Me and Devin entered a really toxic era where he hated that I would not conform to what he was used to. I refused. I was like, I don't need you to be up my ass. Leave me alone. Whereas he's used to whoever he was dating constantly wanting attention, texting him all day, every day. When I'm at work, don't fucking bother me. If I'll text you when I'm free, but what you don't understand is my job is important. It's busy. I deal with legal matters sometimes. I deal with residents and their homes and emergencies. So, breaking that into him was also very different. And then, the people that I hang out with, before he really got to know the friend group, that drove him crazy because, you and I can sit there and we'll talk for 3-4 hours and we won't even look at our phones. That would drive him nuts.
And
it drove him crazy.
He has a point to his argument. But, Gator, he don't do this with me and you now. But, yeah, but, prior to, oh my, bro, this is what I'm saying. Like, I turned into a different person. I would be like pacing when I was like hanging out with my friends and like constantly looking at my phone. Like, it was just so bad because he would constantly be blowing me up. And if I didn't respond, it was like he had an issue. And I'm like, all I'm doing is literally sitting here for 4 hours. Like, I know it sounds crazy to you, but I'm literally just talking. I'm talking, and I'm talking, right? But I also can relate on being on the opposite side and be like, hey, excuse me, bitch. What are you doing? Where are you at? But it's a lot more balanced now. But I love to hear the other side of that. I mean, obviously, like, that's why I brought it up, because you and I have talked about it with you and him, and you are like, I need the space. I need the room to breathe. I'm still here. I still love you. It doesn't take away from that, but just understand that. But that's where the patience comes in, right, Jaymz?
Exactly. That's where the patience until ask Devin until it doesn't. Until I can't take it anymore. Until he said the same thing over and over one too many times and I just almost killed him.
That's another big one. Have respect for yourself. You're not respecting yourself very much if you're not making time for you. You're not respecting yourself very much if you're not doing, oh my gosh, and I'm telling you right now, this is something that settled in the past year. Okay? I'm going to get real with you for a second. Real with you, real with them. Because of some of the trauma from my past, I started finding myself rushing through everything. And let me explain to you. I would get in the shower. I would rush out. I would go to do my skincare. I would rush. I would skip steps. I would go to do my haircut. I would rush, skip steps. I would go to work out or not work out at all because I was just rushing through it. I would go to just anything, drive, sleeping in super late, which doesn't really tie into the rushing, but it ties into the not doing something that I know I wanted to do, like waking up early. I've wanted to wake up early for how long? Jaymz, I've always been known as the fucking bitch that sleeps in till noon, right? Am I that anymore? No, I'm not. I'm fucking up. I'm at 'em. I'm getting my walk in. I'm getting my workout in. I'm doing my Bible study. I'm doing whatever it is that I want to do because I've been talking so long about doing ABC, and then I'd realize I wasn't doing it, or I was rushing through it. That comes from like, I think some of the things I've been through, or just not caring enough about myself. Like, I wasn't worthy of that time. No, I am worthy of that time. You are worthy of that time, and you need to take it. Whatever you've been saying that you want to do for so long, set the fucking time and do it. I love getting up early now, even though I don't like right when I open my eyes, but once I actually get up, I do. I do my full skincare routine, bitch, in the morning and at night. I'm doing my hair stuff. I'm taking care of my business. I'm taking time just on me. whatever that may look like to you. It doesn't have to be, a drastic thing. It could be big, it can be small, but I take the time on me because I have respect and love for myself now. And I really found that out in the past year that I was like rushing through all this stuff, or like, I've been waking up early for quite some time now, but I was rushing through things, or I wasn't setting aside the time for shit that I've been saying I wanted to do forever. It's like, why? I really hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys missed Jaymz as much as I did. And we thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, love y'all.